Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works. It's
great chance! And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Thuram! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rodrigo. Good ball, good take. And he's picked it up out wide. Goes for a shot! Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Asensio with the foul. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Shot could be on. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cleared away. And they've got a throw. And it's Darmian. Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's the delivery. And they've got rid. Oh, good take in a good area. Darmian picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He's in a great position here. Valverde. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Stefan de Vrij. Barella. Now it's Barella. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Not the most convincing of passes. And the pass is intercepted. Barella has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, there's the clearance. Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. And Rodrigo. And he was quick to react. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he is having a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. It's a promising position. Bellingham shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Good take, and is he in? Darmian. And it's Mkhitaryan. Barella. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they...
Vinicius Junior in for the pieces! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Thuram. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 18.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the...
Oh, shooting chance! Time and again they are repelled. Plays it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Zielinski. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lunin getting this one clear. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's superb. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Probing pass. Nicely worked. Vinicius Junior. Bisek did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. Çalhanoğlu. Passing nice and neat. And the counter is on. And it's Bellingham. Darmian.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Dimarco. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Showing great feet there. Oh, nice touch.
Inter really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Dimarco. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Just eases him off the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthless.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's fabulous. That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold plays it all the way forward. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think...
And he shoots! Now it's Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's clever. Good ball, good take. Thuram! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide... And the finish! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. That's a throw. Played towards the other side. And it's Darmian. Thuram. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Inter Milan are trailing against the run of play.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This looks promising. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. They're a shot at goal! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Gently done. Vinicius Junior cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Asensio.
There they go, hunting again.
Un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Can he latch on to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident, and takes a shot into the pieces. Big moment, massive goal.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them. He's having a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Header! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Serán sustituidos.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
21. El dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Stefan de Vrij. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bellingham goes steaming forward, aimed beyond the defence, and he's in on goal. That is lovely. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bisek. That's a lovely, neat pass. Asensio spots it and intercepts. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Gets a good foot in there. Throw it. Camavinga, Rudiger, Tchouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball out wide. Brahim Diaz, he's shifting through the gears here. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Decent chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is quite a battle.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
It's a promising position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brahim Diaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Çalhanoğlu, and it's Sučić. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Dumfries, and here's Thuram. Goulet, a probing pass. Oh, red, nice interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zielinski, Thuram. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Zielinski with the foul. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. Now there's a fine ball. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se ruega al propietario de un deportivo azul metalizado con matrícula capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And this is Çalhanoğlu. Tchouameni, and the pass is intercepted. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Thuram. Goes looking wide. Zielinski. Sucic. Out towards the flank. Dimarco. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouameni. Asensio. Sucic. Oh, this is a great... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah.
Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Serán sustituidos por el
They have
dorsal
played
24,
themselves to a near
el dorsal
standstill.
19.
What is left in the tank now? Brahim Diaz. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Çalhanoğlu. Dumfries. And it's Dimarco. Zielinski. Now it's Zielinski. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to go deep. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Sucic. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Thuram is onto this, and he thumps it clear. DiMarco. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, they've got it again. Howson gets it clear. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Mbappe shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Dumfries is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Madrid with this chance to pull 2 clear. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Off the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Madrid are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Good take, keeper committed himself. 2 to the good. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This to double their advantage. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and they're 2 up. The margin of error is 0. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.